Top 10 Most Beautiful Cities in Tanzania. Hello Displorers, welcome to another informative video presented to you by Displore. In this video we shall count down the top 10 most beautiful cities in Tanzania. Tanzania is a country in East Africa within the African Great Lakes region. Bordered to the north by Uganda, Kenya to the northeast, Comoro Islands and the Indian Ocean to the east, Mozambique and Malawi to the south, Zambia to the southwest, and Rwanda, Burundi and the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the west. Host to the continent's highest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro, hominid fossils, Tanzania also has one of the oldest known ethnic groups still existing, the Hadzabe. The country of about 56.31 million people is the second most populous country located entirely south of the equator. The population is composed of about 120 ethnic, linguistic and religious groups. Amongst Tanzania's natural assets and mountains, such as Mount Kilimanjaro, dense forest, Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Malawi, the Menai Bay Conservation Area, which is Zanzibar's largest marine protected area, the Kalambo Falls, and many greater tourist locations. But if you want to visit them, you might want to know which city has which, actually. Hence, here are the top 10 most beautiful cities in Tanzania with their major attractions. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Number 10. Kigoma. Kigoma is a town and lake port in the northwestern Tanzania on the northeastern shores of Lake Tanganyika and close to the border with Burundi and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It serves as the capital for the surrounding Kigoma region with a population of over 140,000 people. Kigoma is one of the busiest ports on the northeastern Lake Tanganyika, since historically it was the only one that had a functioning railway connection. Kigoma Port in the Kigoma Bay has a wharf of 200 meters and several cranes equipped to handle shipping containers. The busy nature of the city's port and people are a great pull factor to many tourists who visit it to be part of all that ambience. Number 9. Zanzibar City. Zanzibar City is the capital and largest city of Zanzibar in Tanzania, located on the west coast of Unguja, the main island of the Zanzibar archipelago, roughly due north of Dar es Salaam across the Zanzibar Channel. Made up of two parts, Stone Town and Gambo. Stone Town is the historical core of the city, and because of its unique architecture and culture, it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2000. Gambo is a much larger modern area that developed around Stone Town after the Zanzibar Revolution, with office buildings and large apartment blocks such as those of the Mikenzani neighborhood. With a coastal location and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Zanzibar is a beauty to behold. Number 8. Tabora. Tabora is the capital of Tanzania's Tabora region and is classified as a municipality by the Tanzanian government as well as the administrative seat of Tabora Urban District. Tabora secured itself a spot in the Tanzania's best cities because of it being host to many of Tanzanian beauties. Even though Tabora does not have many tourist attractions, it is well known for Fort Boma, erected at the end of the 19th century by the Germans and still in use by the military of Tanzania. Another colonial remnant is the railway station. What's more, about 15 kilometers southwest of Tabora is Kwihara town, formerly known as Kaze, and an important town in the slave trade until the Germans started developing Tabora. Kaze's best-known visitors were David Livingstone and Sir Henry Morton Stanley, who were highly impressed by the town of Kaze. There is a small museum dedicated to Dr. Livingstone called the Livingstone Museum, and Igomba Dam, a local forest reserve located not far off. Number 7. Kahama. Kahama is a town in northwestern Tanzania which serves as the headquarters of Kahama Urban District. Kahama is located in the Kahama district of Shinyanga region, approximately 109 kilometers by road, southwest of Shinyanga, where the regional headquarters are located. The town is approximately 536 kilometers by road, northwest of Dodoma, the capital of Tanzania. Notable in the city is the Kahama Central Market, which is a tourist favorite to enjoy the city's abundance and get the best souvenirs. You can also visit the Buzwagi Gold Mine, Kahama General Hospital, Kahama Airstrip or Northern Kahama Game Reserve to explore other features of the city's splendor. Number 6. Morogoro. Morogoro is a town in the eastern part of Tanzania, 196 kilometers west of Dar es Salaam, the country's largest city and commercial center, and 260 kilometers east of Dodoma, the country's capital city. Morogoro would be a fairly shabby town, were if not for its verdant setting at the foot of often cloud-shrouded Uluguru Mountains, which brood over the landscape from the south. The surrounding area is one of the country's breadbasket, and is home to the prestigious Sokoine University, the Tanzania's National Agricultural Institute, and a major educational and mission station. While there are a few attractions, Morogoro offers a good and warm introduction to Tanzanian life outside Dar es Salaam, plus the chance for cultural tours and hikes in the nearby Ulugurus. Number 5. Mbeya. Mbeya is a city in southwest Tanzania, which sits at the base of soaring Loleza Peak, between the Mbeya and Poroto mountain ranges. On the town's outskirts is Lake Ngozi, a huge crater lake surrounded by the dense forest rich in birdlife. Kitulo Plateau National Park southeast of the city is known for its colorful wildflowers. Farther south is Matema Beach, a resort town on the shores of the vast fish-filled Lake Nyasa. There are both natural and man-made tourist attractions, which include national parks, game reserves, mountains, sandy beaches on the shores of Lake Nyasa, the Rift Valley Plains, unique ecological features, historical features, as well as the cultural tourism. From the unique ecological features of the tropical rainforest to the wildlife in the Lukwati Game Reserves in Chunya District, the Mpanga Kipengele Game Reserve in Mbarali District to the sandy beaches of Lake Nyasa, there is much the city has to offer curious visitors. Number 4. Dodoma. Dodoma, officially Dodoma City, is the national capital of Tanzania and the capital of Dodoma region, which was designated as the new political capital of Tanzania in 1973. New parliament buildings were erected and plans were drafted to shift all government ministry offices to Dodoma by the early 1980s. However, due to limited water supplies and other environmental factors, this proved impossible, and the plan was all forgotten about. Most ministries and all embassies are still in Dar es Salaam. Although Dodoma retains the title of capital city of Tanzania, government officials only travel to Dodoma for a few weeks each June when the government is in session. Current President Magufuli has initiated a large-scale program to move ministries from Dar es Salaam to Dodoma, which means that the city experiences much construction and influx of new residents. Dodoma offers safari experiences, rock art painting, and UNESCO World Heritage sites to spice your stay in the city. Number 3. Arusha. Located in the northern highlands of Tanzania, beneath the twin peaks of Mount Meru and Mount Kilimanjaro, Arusha is the safari capital of the country. Arusha tends to be more visited by tourists, as it is the gateway to the northern safari circuit to Serengeti, Ngorongoro, Lake Manyara, Tarangire, and Arusha National Park, and it is likely to be the start of your adventure to the famous parks of northern Tanzania. Take your time to discover the beauty of Arusha City from the clock tower. Do visit the Maasai Market, Arusha Declaration Monument and Museum, the Central Market to learn about different African spices, vegetables and fruits, and Arusha City Bus Terminal. Also drive to the Cultural Heritage Center to do some shopping. Number 2. Mwanza. Mwanza, or Rock City to the residents, is a port city on the southern shore of Lake Victoria in northwestern Tanzania. With a population of more than 3,500,000, it is Tanzania's second largest city, and it is administratively divided into 2 municipal districts within that region, Limela and Nyamangana. Sanane Island National Park is located on the rocky island in Lake Victoria, 500 meters from Capri Point in the center of Mwanza. The westernmost gate of Serengeti National Park is located at around 150 kilometers by road from Mwanza town. Rubondo Island National Park can be reached by road and boat, or by a direct flight from Mwanza. The Sukuma Museum is located in Bujora, just east of Mwanza near Kisesa. It gives an overview of the history, architecture, culture, and language of the Sukuma tribe, which are the tribe that the majority of the nation population originate from. Number 1. Dar es Salaam. Dar es Salaam is the largest city and former capital of Tanzania. It is the largest city in East Africa and the 7th largest in Africa, with a population of over 5.3 million people. On the Swahili coast, Dar es Salaam is an important economic center and one of the fastest growing cities in the world. It is Tanzania's most prominent city in art, fashion, media, music, film and television, and is a leading financial center. The city is the leading arrival and departure point for most tourists who visit Tanzania, including the national parks for safaris and the islands of Unguja and Pemba. Dar es Salaam has 2 of the 5 museums comprising the National Museum of Tanzania Consortium, namely the National Museum proper and the Makumbusho Cultural Center and Village Museum, which both showcase the traditional deaths of the 16 different Tanzanian ethnic groups. Do participate in the traditional cultivations, traditional music, dance shows, snorkeling, swimming, sunbathing, food, and so much more the city has to offer. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 10 most beautiful cities in Tanzania. Thanks for watching this video. And if you did enjoy this video, do want to give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.